to put this sticker on your phone. No photos allowed. Even
hold it, sir. I can't let you enter before I have a look in your pockets.
Now move along.
Just a quick pat down, sir. Nothing to worry about. You're good to go, sir. Thank you for your patience.
You have to put this sticker on your phone. No photos allowed.
Sir, if you want to get through, I'm going to have to pat you down.
Now move along.
Nothing to worry about. It's simple protocol, sir. Green light. Go ahead, sir.
Hanging around back there? Whatever's going on in there is none of our business until someone tells us otherwise.
Oh, come on. You're not the slightest bit curious? You don't want to poke around even a tiny bit? Bullshit.
They don't pay me enough to be curious.
And have there once you arrive. It's just beautiful.
The other way around.
What I'm saying is, unless you're going to slip me a 50 to play team detective with you, I'm not interested.
Sounds like the plan.
Yep. And also, the capital of Mexico is like a 2-hour drive from there, so we can probably hop on the bus and just move from one city to another.
You can't be here! Hey, move!
That's another whole experience because we can go to the arts museum and we can watch a play and.
Hey, man.
Well, it depends on what you fancy. I don't know. I just love my country. Sorry. I get excited.
Alright, well, sounds awesome.
It's been a long time since I traveled to Mexico.
If it all lines up, I say it's a great idea.
Next.
You have to put this sticker on your phone. No photos allowed.
Excuse me, if you're coming through,
Even
I have to frisk
when
you.
you're on the
Only
guest
take a minute,
list.
okay?
Now move along.
What are you?
Won't take a second, sir.
Killing?
That's a very good question. Why are you still up, Caitlin?
Good. You're clean and good to go.
Because I sleep when I die. Oh, so Link is not home yet. Okay, cool. No, Link has been home. He went to bed like a half an hour ago.
You got beats to stream. That shit'll keep you up.
All the beats. And too much dabs to smoke. I gotta smoke all this weed.
Dude, what's like top luxury when it comes to beats?
Excuse me?
Like, what are the fucking most badass beats ever?
Anal.
Okay.
I think my most badass bead that I have in my collection is I have ivory.
Oh shit, but like you can't
Which
even
is
really
black
buy
market.
that. Yeah. What about shit that you could get on like Amazon or something that's not illegal to own?
You're not the slightest bit curious. You don't want to poke around.
My favorite right now is I got opal.
Okay.
Oh, my mom would love that shit.
That's probably the nicest that I'm playing with right now.
You can't be here. Okay,
How much did that string of beats cost?
Help!
I got that on eBay for like 25. But they go up higher than that.
Shit, that'd be fucking perfect. I should definitely get that for my mom. Probably tell her it was like 200 too, and she'd believe me.
It just depends on how many carats you get and what the product is. Sometimes you can find a strand for like 100, but that's because it's like all gemmed out. I got one that has like a lot of fog to it. Like if you look, it's kind of opaque. Hate the word opal.
If you have access to your brother's computer, go to his Amazon account. You'll find a kit.
I'll find a what?
A kit.
For the
You
whole
have to put this sticker on your phone.
I
No
just need to
photos
do a
allowed.
quick routine check if you want to get through.
When you're on the guest list.
We were
Just a quick pat down, sir.
We were
Nothing to worry about.
a gift for your mother on her birthday. I saw, so he said that in his Amazon.
Thank you. Please
card.
proceed.
I can't go on this fucking computer. It's too
No,
tough.
dear. I know. I can probably go up his the chat and I can show you the things we were looking at if you want me to.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's alright.
I saw a really romantic story about this guy who lost his father, and he got his father's Xbox, and he was able to play all his dad's old games. And in one of the old racing games, if you played the game, the high score was like the ghost car. So as long as he didn't beat the high scores, his dad was always there racing with him. And he couldn't beat his dad for the longest time. But then finally he beat his dad.
it's nothing.
But he had to like stop right before the end of the fucking race.
Hey!
So his dad
You're not
could
allowed to
win,
be
so he
here.
didn't lose the ghost car. I was like,
This
man,
is
that's
not
so
acceptable
good.
behavior.
Forgiven son.
Stop.
Fuck.
I tried to go see the sunset today, and then the fucking highway kicked my ass. There was like a stretch of sidewalk where there was no fucking sidewalk for pedestrians, so I had to turn my ass around and go home. I was like, dude.
Where were you going to go see the sunset?
Like I didn't adjust my Google thing, so it gave me a route that I was like, oh, it's so fucking easy. And then last second I had to turn around, so I missed the sunset. I was so pissed.
You have to put this sticker on your
Hold it,
phone.
sir. I can't let you enter before I have a look in your pockets.
Even when you're on the guest list.
Sorry about this, sir. Won't be a moment. You're good to go, sir. Thank you for your patience.
Gotta get the speed on and it's not working. Okay. That's a nice. It just got really quiet in here. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, you better apologize. I got new racks today. Racks on racks. That was pretty good. Organization. For my pantry. Fuck yeah.
I'm sure I saw something. No, I'm just tired.
Let's see them shits.
What was that?
Well, that was...
You know you're trespassing. Oh,
Alright,
I
drum
think
roll,
you do.
please. Yeah, let me
Please
get
do
my phone
something
right
about
now.
that guy.
So you open the
This is
closet, right?
Byron.
And you turn your fucking light on. And then you got your shit on one side,
There's this guy
and your
going where
shit
he's
on
not.
the other
Excuse
side,
me.
and then your
You
shit in the
realize-
back. And then you clean shit.
You're cleaning shit.
Shit on shit on shit.
Can't see him. I can't see him.
And
Can
then these
anyone see
coffee
him?
cups for camping because they got the picture of the girls on them. Oh yeah. That's a good picture I took.
Oh yeah.
Of all the bitches. And you can't tell who's who unless you know the bitches. Anybody could be in that picture.
Doing this wrong. Just because the
Well, I'm pretty sure that you're the one that has the Native American hairstyle, so. No, I took it. I took the picture, and everybody's wearing hats and their hoods up. They were like covering their hair without trying. Oh my fucking gosh! I just wanted to give you something to click on. Hey, please just not. Please just not. I missed something. Yeah, definitely. I'm lost in translation. Alright, we're gonna turn this off though. Yeah, so my racks I'm really proud of. I'm gonna get 4 of those for the garage. Yeah, I built them. And it took me not hardly any time because it's like the fucking 10th. Dude, I made those at fucking Ross's house. I was having fucking flashbacks to Ross's house. I was like, this is disgustingly fucking familiar. It's like I'm rebuilding my old life here. Like slowly, week by week, it's slowly looking like Ross's house.
Yeah, you're gonna start stealing street signs pretty soon.
No, I phased that out. I'm not doing that again. That's it. No, I don't know. I was thinking like what it's gonna be like for like my kids when my kids on that side come over, and I don't want it to be like a weird Twilight Zone. You know, like this is like our house, but not really. Like no. Because it would be expensive. Like, those signs out here are like, I don't even want a price check. That would suck.
What, are they more than like $10 each?
You have
Yeah.
to put this
I think the last time I saw a stop sign at a
If
flea
you want to
market,
pass,
asked for one
apply
at
to a fresh
$45
dessert.
for
even
it.
when you're on the guest list.
Nothing to worry about. It's simple protocol,
Really?
sir.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, it was like $45. And it was dirty. It wasn't even like
Alright, that's
a
it.
mint one.
Keep moving, please.
I would not pay that much for a fucking stop sign, dude.
I remember how proud you were about that fucking wall. It was hilarious for me. It took a lot of time, and there was a lot of, you know, like, just fucking rode the rubber off the road. Ross and I had a very unique pattern together, like,
Do you
fucking
know anything
weird.
about what's going on in the
Every
other
person I've ever been with, there's always this, like, pattern to how our fucking year
Whatever's
is.
going on there,
And his and I was, it was like, it was
Okay,
fucking weird.
okay,
That guy's
what's
fucking
wrong
weird.
with me today?
It's like a cult,
Oh, this is
but
not
with two
good.
people. That's honestly how it was. He was like, I'm gonna ride you like a fucking horse. And I was like, okay. And he's like, my dad owns rental properties and a lot of houses need cleaned. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, get in the car. I'm like, okay. You know, and that's how our life was for like fucking 9 years. Yep. A liter of tequila every fucking day. A liter. I'm not shitting you. 1.74 size bottles. I smell limes and I think about that place and I'm just like, ugh. Just as everything like, you know, like spices. Don't shake my cat, bro. My dog's cuter than your dog. Just kidding. My dog's in this one. Are you done? Matt came home late, but he did bring me a big ass lily. Like, it was a big ass lily. He like opened up the back of the trunk and pulled it out, and I was all like, my boner got so hard. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I want to yell, but I'm really, really, really distracted. Come to find out, $11.95 makes me shut up. Keep in mind, like, the dog has ripped up probably the lilies. So it's kind of like, yeah, this makes sense for the damage.
Thanks. You're a sweetheart. I'm just so exhausted. Need to pick me up. You know what I mean?
Where the fuck's John at?
Well, you got the best gear. Anyway,
I don't know.
He said he was talking to Elizabeth or something. He asked me if I wanted to hang like 4 or 5 hours ago. I said okay, and then he's like, "Oh, too late. I'm hanging with Elizabeth." So.
Oh, too late. I'm hanging out with Elizabeth. Like, what the fuck? If he hangs out with Elizabeth, he's too good for us. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I think they just wanted some alone time.
I'm taking this personal.
Sir, I'm afraid you don't have the right...
Look at him messaging.
I'm sure if like somebody else messaged him and said that they wanted to hang out, like
Do you want to bench press me?
he'd probably be all over it. But it's just me. Like I'm just a dude.
I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude in the world. Just a nice thing when you say that. When you say I'm just a dude. It's adorable. It's old friends society. My dog comes out of nowhere and she's just like, oh my god, we have to eat stuff fast.
Thank you.
And it's been on the floor all day.
I feel like I feel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's no fun. What?
Hey. Oh, thanks.
Although, did we lose? We lost somebody.
We lost an area.
Hey, no! Jesus!
Yeah, that's right.
What are you doing?
I always say her name is Sandra.
Somebody get help! Oh,
Do you
I've
have
never seen
COVID?
anything like this. You gotta
I
do
don't
something.
think so.
That
Delta.
sounds pretty dry over there.
Yeah, it sounds like a Delta variant.
Greetings, sir.
Delta variant.
here?
You know, I saw a video of a lady who was on a cruise and then she tested positive, so the cruise kicked her off. And that shit, I felt bad for her. I felt seriously bad for her. They were like wheelchairing her the fuck out. They had like this thing following her on the way out. She's like, they're sanitizing behind me. All the way behind her. She was pissed. She's like, would you fucking look at me?
Lisa vicinity.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, oh boy. First class, and she's pissed off. Would you please? How are you gonna do that on vacation? I would not get on a cruise ship right now. But that's just me. As Colin would say, I'm just a guy.
The fucking cruise lines are so fucked right now.
As long as
You
we
can
don't
get good deals
accidentally
though, come on.
I've got one booked for next year.
Dude, I bet you right now, if you were to go be a server, because they're understaffed, you'd be getting all the tips.
If it's one thing cruise ships are being known for, it's that they're floating petri dishes. People always get sick on those things.
Humans are disgusting. Have you seen 10 people lined up? Humans just themselves, like if you actually look at the four of us and compare us to like a tree, we're like a walking blob of a spine. It's disgusting what we breed and what we do. Like, if you go to the entry of like Walgreens and all you see is a bunch of gum on the ground because people are like, oh, it's a doorway and it just spit. Like people are just disgusting. Nobody talks about TV deaths. Yeah, what about that shit? The dangers of spitting. Maybe. Alright, I made a pair of earrings. And they're kind of cute. Come here, dog. Don't be bad. Come here, really bad. If you two will pull my bean back, I'm gonna whip you. Gonna whip you. I'm just. You can't get up here. You're way too fucking big. Stop crying. Go away. Go. You want a biscuit? Go lay down. Sit. Get down off me. You don't listen for shit. She's like most Democrats. You have to threaten her in order for her to do anything. Get down. I can't just make a law and you follow it. You're not a Republican dog. No. No. Hold it down. I called you in here, but not on. No. No. Everyone's sleeping. Oh, you're gonna leave the house. Oh, God. I have no control. There's no control. I'm getting bit. She's in my lap. She's just, there's no control.
Gonna grab her by the face, bring her up close to your eyes, and tell her no.
No. Come on. I bit her yesterday. All the way down. Stop it.
It's on now.
She thinks I'm playing, and I'm really not. Come on, bro. I love you. Yes, you good girl. You are a good baby. She's just, we gotta shake the puppy out of her. She's like a really good dog. You just gotta get that little bit of puppy out.
You need to take her to doggy daycare once a week. Get her a little aggression out. Let her be around other dogs.
We're
Teach her
supposed to
some
go to
basic
Grandma's
stuff.
house Sunday. She'll get to play with the corgi Sunday for hella hours. And like the backyard is like really great because like they don't have to have leashes on and they're just running around. Stop it. What's going on here, Brittany? I am gonna thank you. I swear to God. You. Go. Good girl. I'm locking myself in the kitchen. The baby gate that's usually meant for her is now meant for me. It's horrible. Oh, is this an iced can?
Yeah.
Girl. Don't do it. Fuck yeah. It's okay. I used to fucking sleep on cam, and Palco picked on me one time because I woke up and I was topless, and I was like, ah, shit. So I like left the hangout. And then like I asked him the next morning because I was all awkward about it. I was like, did you see me naked? He's like, you know, I came in the hangout and you were sitting upright, snoring with your mouth hung wide open, and you had one boob out. And I was like, yeah? He's like, yeah, I took a screenshot. I'm like, great, send it to me, fucking asshole. It's like, Jesus Christ. Not a good look, but hey, it happens. Like, I know.
I'm falling asleep all the time. Used to be able to kick people out.
I think you can mute people now.
Oh, you guys. Man, I don't even know if my dog can do that. Come on. I gotta fix that. Okay. I have to fix that. Light keeps the crickets away. They're like,
Yeah, if I was gonna murder someone, I couldn't think of a better location.
I know it's kind of funny, but I got people that shoot so much shit like
All you have to
that.
do is stuff them in one of those
I
dusty
don't want people
storage
creeping around the
containers.
house like you, sketchy. I saw the city one time in my backyard without my permission, and I tried to yell at him, and he's like, I got permission by the landlord. I was like, nobody told me. I'm like in the back, in a towel, and I can see a dude, and he's like looking at me through my window. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, no, go. And he's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, go. And he's like giving me the thumbs up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I call Matt all freaked out, like, I'm about to go outside and have a mooing. Because that's what I call me freaking out, a mooing. It's fucking funny. That's crazy. They're working on the pipes or something, and they have to use my guardian mode. I don't know why. Because like cement or something. What the fuck? You should let me know, like, people on my property, like, what the fuck? It's good for shit. And he's like, I don't have any problem, I'm owner of bitch. Kapring vagabundo.
Bitch! It put an asterisk through what I swear on the closed captioning. It's funny.
It censors you.
Fuck.
Thanks a lot.
Yep, it censored me.
Fuck.
Nope, that's allowed.
You've got to be kidding me.
Well, take that, Google.
They learn more and more every day.
Matt and I got in an argument one time about the word bootylicious, and he claimed it wasn't in the dictionary. I was like, we've taken the Queen's English and we've added stuff to it. Bootylicious. He's like, bootylicious is not in the dictionary. I was like, yes, it fucking is. And then he looked it up, and there it is in the fucking wikis. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember when they added it. They made it kind of a big deal about it.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I suppose.
Our stupid fucking culture.
No, it's just, I think dictionary companies trying to stay relevant because nobody really uses them anymore.
I know, they're like asking for money like the fucking weather channel. Like, can you give us 25 cents, please? For just $4. If everybody gives us $4, we'll be cool. Like, what the fuck?
These fucking idiots at Wikipedia can barely stay afloat.
They can do the fucking commercials.
Let go right now. Please.
What are we gonna do? I'm making decorative roach clips tonight. That's what I'm doing with myself. Roach clips.
Sir.
No!
No witnesses.
Matt is so savage. He like looked at me today, told me no about something I wanted to buy, and then ordered a pizza. And I was like, fool you, motherfucker. He's like, you have to wait until payday. And then he got a pizza. And I was like, you wait till payday, motherfucker. I'll make you pay.
Well, payday's probably tomorrow.
I don't fucking know. I don't look at his calendar. Probably.
A lot of people get paid on Friday.
I was giving him shit about it though. Like, what the fuck? Get this time. I need shoelaces of all fucking things. Isn't that weird?
That's what you wanted to buy, and he said wait till payday.
We have to wait until payday for shoelaces because apparently $7.50 for a 5-pack is like, it's gonna bend in. It's gonna bend in, and there's certain diameters that just hurt.
Right. So the fucking $30 pizza is okay.
I don't know what a fucking single pizza is. It probably is $30 with fucking delivery and everything.
What's that?
But, so I had my shoes on when I went to the crazy hospital, and then I had my shoes on again when I went to the fucking crazy hospital. And every time you take your shoes to the crazy hospital, they cut your shoelaces out of it because they don't want you to hang yourself. So I have like a lot of nice pairs of shoes, but everybody's shoelaces are gone. So
If
I'm
you,
like,
if you manage to hang yourself with your shoelaces, you deserve to get away with it.
oh, fuck.
Because that's fucking impressive.
Maybe you're collecting them or something.
They're not good at it. Who do you think is good at dying, Matt Jane? If you actually think about that, it's actually really depressing.
Yeah, true.
That's why people are like, there's no way Epstein killed himself. They just wanted to tell us that. He probably had new facial surgery and he's probably walking around laughing at everybody like, I'm in New York City still. I'm just like 4 blocks up from where I fucking was. I've had this apartment for years. I got a new set of racks, and I feel like I got a boob job in my pantry. Oh, yeah.
Did you got a big storage upgrade in there?
Fuck. Yeah.
It's like you just leveled up your bank in an MMO, now you have more slots.
Fuck yeah. I showed Matt, he's like, wow, that actually worked out really well, actually. I was like, thank you. Let me do what I want, and the whole house will look like this.
You're just gonna turn it into like a fucking warehouse with shelves and like racks everywhere.
I mean, I want at least 4 of those against the wall for the garage. I want to have like a fucking 6 or 7 bin system where it's like I have my seasons, you know, like Christmas, St. Patty's Day, like all the major fucking holidays, like all the shit that we buy shit for. So like when the holiday is done, I can put it away. That would be ideal.
Be a darling and get me a.
Like Easter, what the fuck?
I need more time to decide.
It's disgusting.
How much balls?
What?
It sounds like a good idea to me.
Just for the deed. Every night before I go to bed, I play my sweet, sweet new Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's super fun.
What game do you play on it?
Animal Crossing. I grow a bunch of shit and then I sell it because apparently, like, the whole game premise is you're in a lot of debt and you have to pay off your debt. Not that you're, like, fucking buying shit, like, you're in debt. Tom Nook is basically... What's that thing called when he's pressing on people for fucking paying debts? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the word for it, I'm just smart about it. Did you say juice?
Juice.
Juice as in water?
No, like interest.
He's like a debt collector, that's the word I'm looking for.
Oh. A loan shark?
Yeah, he's just like, you still gotta make these payments. And they do it like through an ATM, so like as you're saving your money, it like shows you like, here's how much your debt is. I was up to $2.5 million last time. Like what the fuck, every time I pay it off, it just gets higher and higher. It's ridiculous. Fucking bells.
So life
And then
simulator.
someone was saying, you can fucking go on eBay and buy bells. So I was thinking, I'll just buy the bells. I'll just spend 20 bucks. I'll just wipe all the bells out. But then that'll take the fun away, so I was like, nah. Fucking earn your stupid bells with your goddamn coconuts.
How are you?
Oh. My sister was playing it and she wanted to play with me and I said no.
Why did you say no?
Because I don't want a relationship with my sister because she's toxic. She's a drunk.
Yeah, but just have it in your game and that's it. Doesn't mean you have to communicate outside of that.
No. Every time I let her in, there's stress that comes in. She was ghosting me last time, and the stories that I heard from her about her learning how it is in Texas, no, that shit kept me up for days. Nope. God only knows how she's doing right now. Ignorance is bliss.
Excuse me?
Fuck that. I got my own life to fuck up. I can't be focused on other people's drama. I can barely handle my own life. Horse blinders. Get the horse blinders out. I remember learning what horse blinders were, and I was like, yeah. Yes. Alright, we're gonna make one more of these. Oh shit, my dog was crying. I thought she was in the other room. I didn't think her out. You know, there's actually a law here where you can't actually keep your dog outside for long periods of time.
There's a law like that everywhere. I haven't. There's some law here.
Yeah, well, I didn't know laws like that existed, so I was kind of impressed a little.
Yeah, they don't want you leaving your dog out in the heat or in any like extreme condition or whatever.
Yeah. Vulnerability. It just was funny. I was like, what? That's crazy. This dog is fun. I told Matt, though, if the dog bites the kid again, the dog has to go. We have to get rid of the dog. We have to make standards. I just put a note on the dog and I just let it go. Her memory, her chip's not even fucking done yet. So literally, if she got out, someone could just steal her.
This is true. You got to keep an eye on that.
I kinda don't give a fuck. I really don't. I hate this dog. I thought about it. Yep, I hate the dog.
Hate as in jealous.
Hate as in I don't want to care for it. I'm fucking sick of it. Dude, I took her on the longest walk the other day. Yesterday. The longest walk. Like, literally, at the end of the walk, she's, like, laying down. I'm, like, having to drag her back to the property. And then she gets home, and she pisses and she shits as soon as she gets in the house. Like, she held it to come into the house. And I lost my mind.
Did you let the dog stop along the way and have the moments, or were you like a constant pace walker?
She has her moments, bro. She is sniffing.
So you give her time to like stop at a tree and...
She has 10 feet of line. No, there's no excuse.
You need to like stop.
It's not like if she's sniffing, I'm like, come on, you gotta come. Like, obviously, I'm giving her.
Yeah, okay. But sometimes you gotta do that too.
Some like sports person who has like the sweatbands on, and I'm like,
yeah,
right, we're gonna keep a 5-mile pace.
No, but that's how you train them. You gotta take them to when you know they have to shit and piss. You take them to a spot and you stay there with them until they do, and then you praise them afterwards.
I don't think she's ever actually shit in the fucking park. I've taken a bag every fucking time, and I've never once had to use a bag. So I think that's probably the issue, is she's just like, she's never done it, so she's like, hasn't. There will be praise. I will praise you when you do your duty. Can you get down? I don't like you jumping on me. She's like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna go jump on your bean bag. You better calm down. You better calm down. then we lost to Colin.
And then there's nice internet.
Can you take me sleepy?
Yeah, but that dog.
We went for a walk today, twice. It's not because I don't love her. It's Monday. Who knows? Maybe here it'll be different, you know, like that.
Listen to me. Tell Matt you want to get that dog to doggy daycare. They'll let it play with other dogs. They'll train the basic commands for you. Maybe less stress off your back. If he's not taking care of it, he should at least, you know, help with it in some capacity. I'm not saying he doesn't want to take care of it, but he's just busy. I know the man. He works hard. Have you created her before?
She has a crate. That's why I call her house.
Do you lock her in it?
Yeah, of course. She's in it if we're eating, if we're mostly sleeping. Like, I don't sleep at home. After my run with the morning, I can't just, like, have a treat and in a cage the entire fucking day. I gotta get her covered in water to be outside. But I'm pissed because lately she's been eating in my mouth. So, like, when I went out outside, I just can't have the water. I'm not doing it anymore. I've spent so much time and energy and money when I leave. I'm not having her do anything. And Matt Jeannie told me to put dog shit in the hole. I'm fucking doing it. She hasn't done it to the sex. And I'm just like, holy shit. Hey, quit chewing on that. No.
I've never heard of that before.
He said it's common sense because dogs don't want to dig up their own shit. And it kind of like was like a light bulb at first. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, yeah, but I don't want to be like digging up shit when I'm, you know, gardening. And he said, by the time that you're gardening next year, it'll be broken down. It's just that. Okay, we're going to cut the stuff that's here. This is going. You chew on your stuff. Don't chew on my stuff, dude. There's a bone in there. Hold on, please go get it. And don't chew on my feet. Come on.
Maybe you too. Maybe the dog is a companion.
Say that again?
Get another dog.
Oh, if we got a bigger house, yeah, that would be an option.
They can keep each other company.
If you have enough room, I would definitely welcome her. I saw a post for a little bloodhound the other day, and that shit made me want to get a dog so bad. He had little floppy ears that were way too big for his body. He was so adorable.
Aww.
Yeah, like $1,300 all.
See, I want a husky, but this thing shut like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I had a Norwegian outhound one time, and I would have to lick my hand and rub it in circles before I put my head on my pillow, because there was so much fucking fur. It's crazy. I had that dog for like a year and a half, and then I called the ex that I got him with, and I was like, do you want the dog? Because I'm going to get rid of him, and I want you to have first dibs. And his family's Norwegian outhound just died that year.
Ouch.
So his grandfather and their family was like, oh, it's perfect. Oh. And like, I didn't care, but it meant the world to them. That made me feel good. And that dog died just recently, but he was like fucking 13 years old. Good dog. Yeah, I had money down for a bird, and then I started dating this guy, and I was like, man, I can't get the bird. And then he fell in love with a boxer, and I was like, ew. And then he saw the Norwegian outhound, like we went to go visit the boxer again, and we saw the Norwegian outhound, and he kind of liked that one more than the other one, so I was like, okay, I can turn this back and I could have fucked it on the boxer. This boxer's got like these and stuff.
Yep, and breathing as well too.
Yeah, I just didn't want it. I don't know what it is about couples with like getting animals. Like, we don't need to get animals in the first year. Just because
Hey, it's either that or another baby.
I would rather the baby.
What you wish for.
We get 2 years.
What? Get a baby that's like 18 to 28?
I'm talking to Matt about fostering. Like, if we had a big enough house for it.
So what would you do?
You find, first of all, you go to a conversation, and then you tell people what your standards are, and then they find things that fit. And you basically say that you have a bedroom or 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms that you would offer up to families and children, and you would just fucking help people get into the country. There's all sorts of things you can do, like prisoners of fucking war, not prisoners of war, but like casualties of war.
Mm-hmm. So would they stay with you for like a year or something, or like a couple weeks? Yeah.
Like, later down the road, it matters. And with our country changing, we need some good. We do. And if you can just help like one fucking group, like, there's so much shit that's
takes is one step. Like, what if you do that like once a year? I've heard of stories like this all the time. And then they become family and friends and always writing to each other back home or whatever. How awesome you are. You become like an extended family. That would be done. That could work. Just make sure the breakfast is done, the place is clean. They're out by 11. Extended stay is only till 12. I'm going golfing on Saturday. I suck at golfing.
Yeah.
I do it for the drinking. I think the dog is good enough. Create the dog, man. Create her right now. And on that note,
In the morning time, I tell her to fuck off until I get up. Like, I don't get up for her. I get up when I get the fuck up. Like, she's not... Like, when she was a puppy, I ate it to her, and then her bladder got big enough, and I said, alright, fuck off. Like, in the morning time, I mean, by 7 o'clock, I'm an early riser.